Next study we want to work on is my favorite, maybe everyone's favorite, is 11. It's in D flat major. It's a little bit similar to what Kyoka was talking about, that sometimes you have to sustain the note quite a lot. So the whole bar should be sustained because the character, the atmosphere is like full sound, really open, and the phrasing is typical as well because it's a short phrase, and then a long phrase, and this comes up many times. Even the first study we just did, this short phrase, short phrase again, and then a long, and it's really good to use this in the pieces you are playing, because in the Baroque and classical period you will need a lot of short phrase, long phrase. So this study is good for this kind of atmosphere, the full open sound, and make sure you do short phrase, and then 2 bars together. And again we found a really good piece to match with this one, and we are going to show you now. Unji is going to play the piano. Rod will be playing the actual study, 11.
So why is it so difficult, the 11?
Sustain.
Yes. But why is it so difficult
because
to sustain?
Because it's coming down.
Yeah.
And we tend to
blow too much in the bottom register.
Like, this is typical flutist disease.
Yeah. So we don't want to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we want to keep the same shape, just not as much coming. So we don't want to come too much either. Because of the mood is like come away a little bit. Only make sure you don't cover when you come down, but you uncover, so the air direction is more like this. Okay, first we are going to show you the piece we found.
Same mood.
This was Tchaikovsky piano concerto, and Rib always saying that Moyse clearly had this in mind when he wrote this piece, like you really give your best full sound, but make sure that within the bar you do the covering and then uncovering. Can we all do together the study? And I'll play the Tchaikovsky melody. It's your accompaniment.
I'll give 2 bars.
2 bars. After a bar, then again a bar, and try to make the 2 bars, the long phrase, without a breath. 11A, first variation. Again, it's really good for repeated notes. So you can actually try repeated notes in different mood, different character, and this study is the best for this. You can decide whether you want it happy or sad or dramatic. So Rod, can you play 11A in a happy mood? Let's see. Thank you. Kyoko, would you like to try another one, a sad one? Thank you. And maybe there is a third one if you play like opera or something. What do you think is the difference between happy and sad and operatic? What changes, for example? Say one thing.
Sostenuto?
Yes, that's good. So happy was more like ting, ting, coming away a lot. And in sad or dramatic way, ting, more sustained. That's good. That's one thing. Any other musical thing? Good. So happy was really fast, sad slowest. Okay,
Vibrato.
great. So you use a lot of vibrato for which one?
The different beginning of the note, the
Yeah.
timing is different.
I thought the happy was more stronger than the
Yeah.
bass. Yes.
Yeah, the
First
attack.
note.
Attack was different, right? So if you play happily, da da da, but if you want to play sad, then you come in with a softer attack. Ah, la, la. That's great. So we changed the tempo, we changed the vibrato, how to begin the note, and we are using different vibratos. Okay? Would you like to try one of them? Any of them? Maybe we could try together the sad one, okay?
And what do you have to watch out for? It's don't cut the note, isn't it?
Do you remember we talked about how to make the repeated notes and the bad way is cutting? Make sure you are
Bad way would be like. That's very bad. And another bad way would be.
This is too sustained, not
Yeah.
doing the covering, uncovering.
Attack.
Too
Also,
strong on that one.
yes.
So just be careful not to do those.
Okay. So let's try together. And yeah, be careful with the last note. It's covering too much, so come away. Okay?
So one more thing is make sure we can hear 4/4, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we want to hear.
2, 3, 4.
So imagine you're hearing a one long F in the first bar.
This one. And then G flat. Okay, you play and I play the F. So you could hear I came away a lot in the first bar, again a lot in the second, but not so much in the third because I wanted to make a longer phrase. So it's really difficult because we have to move a lot for each a bit lowly. At the same time we have to keep the time signature is in 4/4. So first one is strongest and come away all the way. There is one more variation on this, which is really the most difficult. You have the melody in the high register,